everybody, and welcome to a video that is not a vlog. It's a nice little change. I'm enjoying it already. Woo! So I have found myself recently watching a lot of favourites videos, and as I was daydreaming at work today, I thought, you know what? I'm going to film a favourites video. I think it'll be really nice to look back on at the end of the year to like look, oh, what did I like in April? So without further ado, yeah, pretty sure. Here are my April favourites. Now, it may come as no surprise to you that I have been a massive grandma recently. We all know that I like a good art and craft. My new thing this month is cross-stitching. So, this all started when I decided to do my grandma a cross-stitch bookmark, which you may have seen from one of my recent vlogs. But I currently work for a magazine subscription company who do the Cross-Stitcher magazine, and honestly, they're just full of patterns to do, and I've been so inspired. So, I've been obsessed with not only cross-stitcher, but cross-stitching. So, one of the things I made was this keyring. This came in one of the magazines. It's like a little leathery band thing that I have cross-stitched the front of, so that was really cool. The second thing is not finished yet. I only started it last night, but it eventually will be a flamingo. And the most exciting one, which is going to take a long time, is of the Moulin Rouge. I found a website that do patterns online, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to do the Moulin Rouge, and then Elliot and I can have it in our house when we're older, because we're going to Paris this year, and I thought that would be really nice. The other day, we were all sitting in the lounge watching like a film in the evening or something, and I was doing my cross-stitch while everyone else was kind of chatting away and watching a film or whatever they were doing. And Mum came over and took my cross-stitch out of my hand and handed me a glass of wine and was like, please go and get drunk and be a real young adult. Stop being a grandma. But on the theme of grandma, I have a couple of other grandma favourites as well. The next being Horlicks, but this is not just any Horlicks. This is Horlicks light chocolate, and it's so good. It says just add water, but I have been putting this in the NutriBullet with a mug full of semi-skimmed milk and whizzing it up until it's like a foamy milkshake, and it is delicious. So I've got my my cross-stitching and my Horlicks. And there was another thing. Oh yeah, I have a third granny thing. It's not completely it's not as granny as the others, but it's still granny. And that is these Remington heated rollers. Now, I've been trying to find ways to curl my hair recently and nothing seems to work, or I don't like the type of curl that they are. So I watched a load of videos online of people with these, and I decided to get them for myself. They're all in this stand and they heat up. You put it in the plug for like 5 minutes. So you've got the roller part and the clip, both of which get really, really hot, and they're super easy to put in. You literally go do, 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 do. Stick it on the top of your head and stick the clip on, and you leave it for, it says you only really need it to leave it for 10 minutes, but I've been leaving them for like an hour, and then you have a really nice wave. So far I haven't quite perfected it staying in because my hair's very thick and heavy that they fall out quite quickly. So I'll keep trying different ways of adding like mousse and hairspray and whatnot, and to see if I can get them to hold a bit longer. But so far I'm really enjoying them, and my favourite thing actually is how quickly I can put them in on myself, because curling my hair gets me really hot and sweaty and just makes me angry, and my arms get really achy as well, but these seem to not make that happen, so that is good. So that was all of my granny favourites. Now we will do my food favourites. Maltesers. Always Maltesers. Maltesers are my just everyday go-to chocolate snack. This is an extra large family bag, and honestly I could eat a bag of these a day. I love them and I will always love them, and they'll probably be in every monthly favourites that I ever do. The next I don't actually have to show you, but I'll pop a picture here, and they are the sweet chili and red pepper crisps. Oh my god. And the reason I don't have any to show you is because I've literally eaten 2 family bags in the last 2 days and emptied the cupboards of them, but trust me, they are unbelievable. Please try them. Okay, on to clothes now, and my first favourite, which is a big umbrella I suppose, is ASOS, but in particular ASOS Premium or Premier, what's it called? Basically you can pay £10 a year to have unlimited next day delivery, and it's so exciting having, like, being in bed just about to go to sleep and ordering stuff knowing that it's going to come the next day. So I've had a lot of nice ASOS shops recently, and one of my favourites from those is my beret that you may have seen in my vlogs. I love my beret, and it's a shame that I only just got it because now that we're going into summer months and it's really, really warm, it's made of wool. I wish I'd kind of discovered it in like October, November time, but hopefully I can still wear it a bit before summer really kicks in. And the last of my clothing favourites is this fur jacket that my grandma gave me a few years ago. I haven't worn it very much since she gave it to me, but in the last like month or so I've worn it a few times, and I just feel really confident when I wear it. I think that it's so out of my comfort zone that it just is such a statement thing, isn't it? And the few times that I have worn it, down to Brighton actually, where everyone's kind of dressed like this, I just felt really great. But again, the same story with the beret. I wish I had started wearing this kind of before winter, not just about to go into summer, because it is so warm. The next favourites I want to share with you are my music favourites. Medicine by Harry Styles. I don't think he's actually released it yet, but I've seen videos of him performing it live. I saw it on Twitter and then ended up watching like every single version of it on YouTube. Also, No Tears Left to Cry by Ariana Grande. That has been in my head since it came out like 3 days ago, so that was a last minute addition to the April favourites. Love that song. The Greatest Showman soundtrack still, of course, is my shower soundtrack, so I've been belting it out in the shower. I'm surprised no one's kind of told me to go and audition for X Factor or something, because when I'm in the shower I'm incredible, especially at Never Enough and Rewrite the Stars. And last but not least, for my music favourites is a little funky version of the song Twist and Shout, but it is by, I've written it down because I knew I wouldn't remember it, Chaka Demus and Pliers. Chaka Demus and Pliers. I don't know. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, and it just makes me dance and puts me in a great mood, so I'd recommend that. So 2 more things left, and the first is a book. Now, I don't read very much, but someone recommended a book called Instrumental by James Rhodes to my mum, and my mum bought the book, read it and was like, oh my god. My sister then took it, read it and was like, oh my god, and I felt really left out. I was like, I have to get involved with this oh my godding. So I'm quite a slow reader though, and I was quite impatient, so I decided to buy it on Audible instead, listen to it in like a day and a half, I think. I'm kind of speechless about it because it's really bizarre. The whole subject of the book is really kind of down and dark and sad, but James Rhodes as a person I just think is incredible, and the fact that he's still here today to tell his story is amazing. And I really, really, really want to go and see him in concert and hear him talk about classical music and play what he loves on the piano. And I think he's just kind of inspiring and amazing, and I think to share his story was a really brave thing to do, and I just really enjoyed the book. Last but not least on my April favourites is this This Works Deep Sleep Pillow Spray. Gently inhale for a good night's sleep. Mum had this in our spare bedroom for like guests to use and stuff, and I went and stole it, and now I use it on my pillows every night. I used to have the most vivid dreams, and I would wake up every morning and be like, oh my god, listen to this dream I had. And for the last like 6 months I just haven't been dreaming, and it's been really sad. So I've made a conscious effort recently to try and get lots of sleep, and I've been putting this on my pillow, and I feel like it works. I think I fall asleep quite quickly, and I don't know if this is related or not, but my dreams are back and they are crazier than ever. Honestly, I feel like I live a double life at night. So I blame this for having my dreams come back. It's, if you're wondering, infused with essential oils of lavender and wild chamomile, and it smells so good. So those were my favourites from April. I will leave links to everything down below in case you want to go and look further into them or anything. Let me know what your April favourites have been, and hopefully I'll see you again next month for May favourites, as well as all my vlogs, of course. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Make sure you subscribe. Bye!